Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino, coming at you again today with yet another video, yet another 10 from the Rents video, the third in my series of 10 of my parents' album collection. All right, but before we do get started with that, I do want to thank all my subscribers and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. And also remember, I do got my 1 in 7 challenge going. So if you are in the vinyl community here, please get your entry in. I'm giving out a $40 Amazon gift card. Just a fun little video. Just do a shout out to between 1 and 7 other YouTubers and also answer the 7 questions I got. Anyways, let's get on with this next episode of 10 from the Rents. So yeah, we're continuing with the third episode in my series called 10 from the Rents, where I'm showing you, as I kind of inherited this collection already, 10 albums from my parents' record collection, which is kind of a record collection I've been familiar with all my life, I guess. I've always enjoyed listening to their records and exploring their collection, and since I've got back into vinyl and got their old stereo going again and listening to records on it, I cataloged all their records into Discogs, got, listening to them all again and really enjoying them, and I'm just going to share what they've got. It's a pretty diverse collection. They did live in Germany for a while, so there is a few like German and UK pressings, and so that kind of makes it a little interesting seeing what they got that are kind of in that category. And in this next 10, believe it or not, there is quite a few of these German and UK ones. I was kind of surprised about that. Kind of interesting to see these. And this first one does fall into that category. And this is Glen Campbell, The Last Time I Saw Her. And really interesting jacket cover here. It's kind of a matte finish, really kind of interesting texture to it. And I'll show you the back here, what really caught my attention. And this is EMI in capital, as you might be able to see there. Probably easier to see on the front here. And these are flip backs. I guess I didn't realize that my parents had a flip back album in their collection. Here it's a Glen Campbell. We'll pull out the inner sleeve here. Very interesting inner sleeve. Print quality on it wasn't very good though. But again, you got that EMI, the greatest recording organization in the world, Capitol. And as you can see, it's kind of that newer, at least out of the 60s newer, Capitol logo. I love all the Beach Boys on here. Beach Boys Greatest Hits. I think this was a UK only cover of it. Might have been really the only one there too. And the Greatest Hits Volume 1 again there, and Beach Boys 2020. That kind of surprised me that that was on there. Yeah, let's see. And this has got label everybody loves, their side 1, the green Capitol label. I don't know of too many in their collection that have got this, so I was really kind of surprised when I saw this, and the label's in great shape. And yeah, this is a UK pressing. I'm kind of wondering though if this isn't one of those that was made for the US military, the bases over there for the BXs, PXs, to have, pressing that they didn't have to press it from the US and then ship it over there. They use a European, UK pressing plant to get it out there. It kind of has that feel to it. I know there's some Beatles records that were kind of done that way. And this kind of, I don't know, just certain things on this that I see do tell me that that's what this is. I know that they said a lot of theirs that they did pick up overseas, they did pick up at the BX. So I have heard them say otherwise on some others. I've tried to remember the terminology they had to it. I'll ask them. I'll have words in the corner put up there because it's not coming to my head here. But I know if they got it in the local area, not from the base, they had a different terminology for it. So I'll ask them and I'll have words in the corner put it up there. But it's kind of an interesting terminology. So I'm thinking this is kind of one of those, but I might be wrong. If you do know, let me know. And next up, we got yet another Glen Campbell. This one is Wichita Lineman. And this one is a US pressing. Not quite as unique as that one, and this one is missing the inner sleeve, unfortunately. Pull that out, and there we got the Rainbow Capitol label. There we go. And there's side 2. And we leave from Glen Campbell and move on to the Carpenters. And this is a group my mom was really into. I know she liked the Bee Gees, she liked the Carpenters, several others. So you could tell the one she was really into, she's got more than one of their albums in her collection. And let's see, this one does have an inner sleeve. Really been enjoying looking at this inner sleeve. I kind of like front there with the different albums, that little leaf there. And then the back, Preserve the Sound Outside. This is on the A&M Records label. Kind of brown label there. There was side 1 and there's side 2. And this is Carpenters Close to You. I don't know if I said that. And yet more Carpenters coming up next. And this one is Carpenters, A Song for You. And this jacket, real interesting texture on it, but it's got a lot of stainage. Real interesting texture on it. And I'm always complaining that they didn't have any of their inner sleeves. And I'm really surprised how many of the inner sleeves they do got on these ones I've been showcasing so far. But there's the inner sleeve. Nice printed inner sleeve with all the lyrics and everything on it. And then again, the A&M Records label. And this one is a U.S. pressing again. And still sticking with the Carpenters, we've got Now and Then. I was kind of laughing when I was looking at this because, of course, all the buzz in the Beatles world here right now is the new song coming out, Now and Then. And how's it going to be packaged? Is the AI going to totally ruin it? Which I don't think it is, because it's not AI in the terms of what people are thinking of AI, stuff like that. But yeah, I got a kick out of that. This is called Now and Then. Me being a car guy too, I absolutely love this cover. This is a Ferrari 375, I think I'm saying that right, Daytona. One of the great classic Ferraris. I know it's a much sought after one. And I'll show you this all folded out here, because this does really gatefold that really stretches out here. We got kind of a portrait of Karen there. Still some more of the car here. Open it up. I thought this was interesting. I don't know if my parents saved that there or if that's how it came, but there's like a hype sticker in there. I had to double check that. That is a sticker on there. I noticed that that's the only place where the track listing is, so I'm wondering if they didn't save that or if the record company put that there. And you might already see this is a German pressing. So like I said, them living over in Germany, all the German pressings, I can't remember his name, but Karen's brother, the other guy in the group. Here, I'll show this here now where you can really see the car all stretched out here. Still can't see it great, but pretty cool. They got a very cool Ferrari that they're hanging out in there. Pull it out. And more cars themed on here. Some now all kind of a big old American boats. And the lyrics and everything. And there's the back side of the inner sleeve. Yeah, more cars. Not quite a boat on that one, but still a big American, or decently sized American car for a compact car. And the A&M Records again, but this time Gemma on it there. German pressing. There's side 2. Or as it says here, Seat 2? I don't know German at all. I was just noticing that SEITE 2 and 1. 1 and 2. German pressing there. And in this round of 10, there were only 3 artists that came up. Several records by each of them. I thought it was kind of interesting that each of them had either that British UK pressing or a German pressing, and that doesn't fail to exist with this next artist. So we've had 5 so far, and yeah, we got 5 more, and they're all by the same artist, and that would be Johnny Cash. Now, I think in this situation, I think this is a combined effort between my mom's and dad's collection before they got married, and that's why I've kind of noticed things here and there that made me want to think that some were from my dad's and some were from my mom's. My mom usually put her name on a lot of them. That was very evident that it was mom's. Dad's seemed to be the one that missed most of the inserts and inner sleeves. So I think mom took care of her records a little better, maybe. But this is Any Old Wind That Blows by Johnny Cash. Show you the back a little better here. I kind of moved that real quick. And we do got an inner sleeve with this one, but it's just a blank white inner sleeve. And of course, it's on that Columbia Records label. There's side 1, and there is side 2. And next up, we got still Johnny Cash, of course, as I said. And this is A Thing Called Love. It's kind of cool. We got a hype sticker there. Looks like they started to kind of try to peel it off, or maybe just over time it started to kind of peel, but hype sticker still on there. There's the back. We do have an inner sleeve with this one, and I absolutely fell in love with this inner sleeve. I think this is a very cool inner sleeve. The Music People, CBS. There's the front there, and this is a British pressing, so might see that on there, made in Great Britain. It's got a great CBS logo with this kind of orangish, definitely more orange than red, like that Columbia Records label. There's the side 1 and side 2, made in England. I just want to show that inner sleeve again. This is so great. I don't know if I showed the back. I was so excited about the front. I don't know if I showed the back. So there we go. And still more Johnny Cash, and this one's kind of an interesting one because it's kind of a series on this. We're getting out of the studio albums and into kind of compilations right now, and these ones really intrigue me. This one is Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2, the original Golden Hits, Volume 1. Very interesting. This is on the Sun label, Sun Records. There's the front and the back there, and this is an American pressing, and this is one that tells me I think my dad had one and my mom had the other. This one's missing the inner sleeve, but there's that Sun Records label, side 1 there, and there's side 2. Some really great songs on this one too. I was looking at the track listing here and just really, I think you can see it there. I'll hold it there. But yeah, these are some great Johnny Cash songs on this album. And we move into Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2, Original Golden Hits Volume 2. So they got the 1 and the 2 on this. So I was kind of surprised about that. This one, I feel like this, well, I know this one was my mom's because her name's on it. The other one I think was my dad's. And the other thing, like I was saying, this one still has an inner sleeve. Again, just a plain white inner sleeve, nothing special there. It's still on that Sun Records label. There's side 1 and side 2. Again, you can see my mom's got her name on it there. And then the last one in this set, another compilation, and we're missing the first volume of it. This is Johnny Cash Portrait, his Greatest Hits Volume 2. Again, a really great track listing. A lot of these are the same as on that other one. Well, quite a few from that other one. But yeah, this is a really good album, and it has seen better days. That poor, looks like they tried to tape it up at one point there, and the tape's all falling apart. And there's the front, though, the back. And we're back to that CBS orange record label. And this is also made in England on this one. So there was side 1 and now side 2. You can see that made in England down there. Really cool label on this one. I kind of like it. And of course, that one was missing the inner sleeve too, but there was the next 10 from the Rents. I am going to get wrapping this up. I believe the next episode, if I remember seeing correct when I pulled these ones out, we're going to start with Chicago next. I know there's a couple from Chicago in there. Continue on with that series. But I will get wrapping up here too. Again, I want to send out a reminder. I do have that contest going for the vinyl community. Please make a video. It's my 1 in 7 contest, kind of celebrating my 1 year on YouTube and shooting for 700 subscribers. So 1 in 7. It's running from, it started on August 12th. And I'll be running until September 29th. I'll do the drawing on September 30th. So please get your entries in by September 29th. Please subscribe too if you haven't yet. And speaking of subscribing, I want to thank all my subscribers that are out there, and especially to those new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got the next episode of 10 from the Rents, or what's on the rack, or what's in the box coming out. Also, please give the video a like. If you've stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like. It really does help out the channel. And do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But I am going to get wrapping up. My name is Beetle Dustino, and I'm signing out.